Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. The Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Takes the handoff. It's Kramer. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Let's go.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. The 30. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
They'll try the option play here. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
And that one is no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They stop him, but it's a first down.
And another Miami Hurricane.
Offense comes up to the line. He might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. First down. Looking to throw the football. He lets it go on the move. Makes the catch downfield. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They're going to run it here. Running with purpose. The Hurricanes are in the red zone now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
He manages the footing and the extra point is up and good. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And he drops back in the gun. And the pressure gets to him again.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And the return will be brought down. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. They bring him down just short of the marker. Inches away from the first down. And the Canes come to the line to run the hurry out. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker from 57 yards out. Can he get it there? He missed it. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Yeah, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down out at the 46. Important second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. Second down play coming up.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks left and finds his target there. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this.
And the freshman making an impact play there. Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and clean the lead before the break. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the right side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Georgia.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The Bulldogs will line up to boot it away. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. With the return, it's Kramer. Oh, and he's got some space here. Can he make it? And they finally grab him. Huge return coverage team. Lucky he didn't score there. The offense starts with excellent field position. And the Miami offense is back on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Looking to the end zone, looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
4th down and 2 coming up as you try to keep the drive going. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. Looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Second down, looking to throw it. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. He steps out at the 4, close to a pick 6. Still a great play.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not.
And he's got it. Touchdown for the U. And now the try here for the extra point. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. The coverage team brings him down in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Dogs will kick this away to get the second half going. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker.
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up the third down.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. It's caught downfield. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
The Canes are looking to keep this drive going. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on the screen now. Oh, there's the stiff arm. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Takes the ball and heads to the left. The Canes are moving quickly down the field.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Right, the defense, great job. They win this battle. Trying to contain the tight end in the passing game can be very difficult in today's game. But they did it in a big way there.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone here? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Play action here on first down. Quick throw to the left. And he's got his man open downfield. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, on the completion.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Hurricanes come to the line with first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half.
He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Now it's second down here. And here's the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the mark there. Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They'll run the option. And the quarterback keeps it here. Pitches to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time. The Dogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense.
Just runs through a man, a mismatch. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. Georgia has moved into the red zone. Quarterback's got it on the option. That's a solid gain there. He keeps it and... First down himself.
It almost is like the quarterback just said to himself, I've got this. I'm going to find a way to pick up this first down. He gets the first. They keep the chains moving.
The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught near the goal line. He shoved out of bounds about the 3.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
That's a second and goal play for the offense. We'll try to run it with the option. Quarterback keeps the football. They'll give it to the running back. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Soto. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Looking to throw it on first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. Set of downs after that completion. Now they'll run it on the toss. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He's running out of time here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage. So don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. But, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Pressure is coming. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. On the scoop and score. That's an important score. We've got a one-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
Point after, knocked right through. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. guys up front line up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds his man. It's Kramer. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing rhythm.
They'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, gets the first down in the process.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Trying to extend the play. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw again. Using his legs on the scramble. The ball is loose. Now the defense has got it going the other way. Breaks loose at the 40. Touchdown, Dogs. And the defense joins the party with a score. How about that, Kurt? A defensive touchdown to tie this football game.
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season. To be able to come up with that in this game to tie the game is just big time by this defense, and it gets them right back where they need to be.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Miami Hurricanes will take over 1st and 10.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. On 1st down, it's play action. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. He's got some room and some blockers here. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Georgia.
First down here for this offense. They'll hand it off. They've got him after a 7-yard game, so 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. It's an option look. And they finally stop him. The quarterback keeper picks up great yardage and a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Here's the option play. Powering through. Touchdown, Georgia. They jump in front here in the fourth.
Chris, you don't see it often, but how much do I love seeing that fullback get a touchdown. He blocks all the time. They rarely give him a chance to get his hands on the ball, and when he does, he's rewarded with 6 points.
And they're able to tack on the extra point.
Miami, 21.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
And your Miami Hurricanes will take over. First and 10.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. From their own 8-yard line now, it's 2nd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is, and they do a good job of it right here.
That's a fly to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
4th down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it. Touchdown, Bulldogs. The defense adds 6 points. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Well, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
21.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Caught on the outside. It's Griffin. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield.
They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. The coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. What a job to lay out and make the catch. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could breathe a nail in the coffin.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll feed the back again. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense will just take a knee. There was so much anticipation, so much preparation on both sides for a matchup like this to begin the season, Kurt. That's a big W on the big stage here early.
Well, you get through camp, you wonder how the season's going to get started, and they cannot be any happier. Now we'll just have to see how far they can ride this momentum as we go through the first half of the season.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.